Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Spectify, and we are back with another Gav's Dude Sandwiches video. So in today's video, we're gonna be making the Dude Mac. So we've got our 4 patties here, the 2 buns, one for me, one for my dad. So in this video, usually the Big Mac or whatever, usually they do 3 buns, but nah. So we have the black pepper, the iodized salt, and we're adding crispy onions because crispy onions are gas. I can't even lie to you guys and say I'm not doing that. We've got the Thousand Island sauce, iceberg lettuce, cheddar jack cheese. Unrelated, we've got the green beans, and we've got the butter. So this video is going to be kindly sponsored by tap water, as you can see here, because in this economy, you cannot be importing Fiji water. That crap is way too expensive. So yeah, shout out to tap water, because they're being a real G, saving us some money. Alrighty guys, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so you may be wondering, we've got, the four balls, the 4 meatballs, and you might be wondering why didn't you guys just make them into patties? So the reason why is because if you form them into the meatballs first, you can make sure that they're all of equal size, so you're not like struggling picking apart each freaking patty one by one, trying to make sure they're all equal, panicking trying to get that 4th patty. So again, it just makes things a lot easier, and organization is important, and time, it saves time, and time is money. So yeah guys. Alrighty my dudes, so we have formed our patties, and as you can see here, we have them very thin, and just with meat, since this is a warm-blooded animal, it's going to contract because it is a muscle. It's going to contract with the heat, and so it's going to shrink. And you want them about the same size as, or you want them a little bit bigger than the bun, just because a surface area, but like I said, it's going to shrink. And it also just, that texture, it gives it a very nice, like, delicate feel to it. Or kind of like, as you bite into it, kind of just like falls apart. And it also gives it that nice crispy outside, which is huge. So I mean, like I said guys, we've got our patties formed. We're gonna let it sweat a little bit just because it gives it a better sear when you're cooking it, and if it's cold, the pan will get colder faster and it won't cook the same, it won't cook as well. So yeah guys, we'll proceed with the next step right after this. Okie dokie, so we now have put the salt and pepper on the meat, and we have put our butter in the pan. So now we're gonna go ahead and take our buns, put it in, get it nice, get it with the butter, put it in, just get it nice on there. Make sure that it gets it on there, and we'll put all 4 of them on, just because it gives it that really nice buttery flavor, and that's just wonderful on a bun. You want a buttery bun. And then, without further ado, let's go ahead into the next part. Alrighty my dudes, so now we will do the bun reveal. So as you can see, they've gotten toasted really well. You do want to rotate them because the pan does get very hot. So you want to make sure that they each get evenly toasted. Alrighty, and that's all for that segment. Alrighty my dudes, so we have wiped off the butter from the pan, and we're just going to put like a little bit of oil in for the beef, because you really don't need that much. I mean, as you can see here, there was a freaking oil fire because my dad had World War III going on in the kitchen last night, and it was bonkers. So you don't want to do that. Don't be like my dad. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
put the fire out. Okay?
he put the fire. Alright, so we'll go on to the next segment here in a second. Alrighty, my dudes, we now have the meat in the pan. Now, big pro tip here: you always want to start with your cold spots, because if you start on the hot spots, you're gonna have them with an uneven cook. But if you start with the cold spots, they're all going to be pretty even. And you're going to want to do this in like mass cooking, if you do this in restaurants too. And with your cold spots, sometimes you can feel it out, but another part of it is just knowing your oven. And every oven is a little bit different in how it cooks. So just keep that in mind, guys. And also, when you're handling meat, always make sure you're constantly washing your hands. You don't want any unnecessary bacteria. You don't want to get sick. And, that's just really important, so keep that in mind. My dudes, so my phone decided it was too hot, so I had to miss part of the process. But we now have our beautiful crispy beef burger patties, and we are ready to add the cheese. We're gonna, with the help of my dad here, we're gonna add the cheese. It's looking beautiful. A lot of cheese on that one. That's okay. Who doesn't like cheese? Cheese is pretty sick. Alrighty, so we now have the cheese. Alrighty, my guys, so we have stacked the little burger on top of the big burger. We let the cheese melt. And, what's crazy is, you can see how much these shrunk compared to when we originally had them uncooked. Before they were like the friggin' holy mammoth, and now they're like a little poodle dog. So, that's crazy. Again, now we have our buns laid out. We've got the bogas, and it's time to add our Thousand Island sauce. I'm gonna move my plate over a little bit because I'm not trying to have that stuff dripping. You feel? Are you? I'm gonna put it on the patty. You feel? Make sure that we get a nice even spread around the patty. It does not want to work for me. There we go. Dub. Alrighty. So now we can put the patty on the bun. Ready? So we're gonna go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. I picked the very best one, and you are not it. Alrighty, so we're going with this one. And again, we're gonna get the patty. Get a little bit of the grease off of there, if there is any. And we're gonna slide it onto the bun. There we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful bun. I'll put a little bit of more Thousand Island sauce just because. Why not, I guess. This Thousand Island is actually gas. It's like such a well-known sauce too. It's so simple and it just goes so far. It's such a great sauce. Alrighty, so we're gonna add our lettuce now, and then our crispy onions, and then we'll go into the food review. Alrighty, my dudes, so we now have our beautiful burger right here. Look at that. That is gorgeous. We're gonna put the crown on top of the burger. Press it down a little bit. Very nice, very nice. Look at this beautiful burger. Look at this strand of cheese. What an absolute MVP. MVP cheese. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get our green beans, and then we'll go right into it. It's a beautiful burger, by the way. Yo, what is going on, my dudes? So, we are finally at the final stage. We have finished the Dude Mac. We have conquered the beast. We have destroyed the demon. And I've got to say, it was fire. Absolutely fire. The buns were so nicely buttered, so crispy. It was wonderful. The burgers were very, very, they had like the nice crispy outside. It was still juicy to bite in. The iceberg lettuce gives it that very nice contrast. The crispy onions give it that crispiness. And of course, the Thousand Island sauce just tops it off perfectly. It was an absolutely fire sandwich. So I've got to say, guys, this was definitely like a 9 out of 10 for the Gav's Dude Sandwich Shop. Cause I mean, I made it. If like maybe Dad Ramsey over there did it like entirely and I wasn't like on the side, like would have been fire. But again, there we go. We have the Dude Mac, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, be sure to ask it in the comments. And if you like this type of content, make sure to smash that like button and ring the notification bell. The notification bill. I'm billing you guys for that notification. That's it. I'm taking it from you, and you're getting taxed on it. There we go. In this economy, we gotta make money. So sorry. Anyways, have a good day, guys. You guys take care and have a wonderful night. Dude Sandwiches, Spectify, out.